What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? How are you all doing? It is your boy Weeman Plays back at you with a brand new Battlefield 6 video. Now today is currently Tuesday. We're going to be uploading every single day this week until Christmas, so I hope you are all having a second Merry Christmas, I guess, the 2nd of December. Have a Merry Christmas and enjoy the content. We will be pushing out as many videos as we can over the next couple of weeks over on my TikTok channel, as well as my YouTube, and of course, official Weeman Plays on Twitch. So if you haven't done so already, go to the link in my bio or the link in the description, and then follow me on my Twitch account, which is official Weeman Plays, because I live stream every single day, and especially over the holidays we'll be live streaming more and more and more. Our goal is to try and get to 100 subscribers by the start of the new year, so then our next goal for next year will be 1,000 subscribers. So we're going to be starting off strong going into the new year. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, Battlefield 6, do you know what? I'm still enjoying it. I'm still playing it. Now, you might say, Rob, hang on, you're only like level 20, 25, something like that. And I'm going, yeah, I'm literally just chilling. I'm live streaming it, just having fun. We're not really going for clips. We're just genuinely, a group of us have just got online and we're just having fun every single day. But and there's a big but, and this is a controversial take on how I feel about Battlefield 6 at the moment. Now, we all know the arch nemesis to Battlefield is Call of Duty. Now, Call of Duty got released obviously a couple of weeks ago. People are still playing it. The hype is gone. There was no hype in the first place, but people are still getting paid by Activision to promote the game. And do you know what? It's now on a Black Friday sale for only £60. Whoa, £10 off. No, thank you. I'm going to stick with a franchise that I know that actually cares about the players. Now, don't get me wrong, with Battlefield over the past couple of years, it has been rocky. But unlike Call of Duty, we do not have the same shit every single year. Our one is between, I'd say, 2 to 4 year cycle for a Battlefield, maybe a little bit longer. But Battlefield, do you know what? They're pushing out the content. It is enjoyable. And as I said, are you ready for the controversial take? I'm slightly bored of this leveling up system. Now, don't get me wrong, like, you know, you level 100, wow, level 160, wow, and then, like, I don't know what the max level is just yet of Battlefield. I probably should have done a research, but there's no, like, obviously there's no prestige, obviously it's not Call of Duty, but I wish there was like a structure where you would like get a actual military rank. So let's say if you get to level 30, you can then enter Lance Corporal, and then from there you can get Sergeant. Every 30 levels, let's say, it goes up to, you know, Master Chief or whatnot, or Master Prestige, or maybe not that because that's Call of Duty, but you know what I mean, like you can get up to like Colonel or something, you know, and I feel like that would be absolutely amazing if they did that, because for me, I don't want to really be grinding levels. Now, I know for Battlefield, it's not really a grindy game, it's a team-based game. Now, I know that, so before you come at me in the comment section below going, oh, Robert, it's a team-based game, I know. I've been advocating for it when all the Call of Duty people come over. This is a team-based game, but it would be cool to look at your stats and go, yeah, do you know what, mate? This geezer has worked hard. You know, I've worked hard for these stats. I've worked hard for this and that. You know. So let me know in the comment section below what you feel Battlefield could actually do to like make you want to grind certain things. Now, I don't want camos. I wouldn't mind like certain operator skins. Now, call me, you know, controversial here, but it would be cool to have a couple of different variants of skins that you could then grind to use. You know what I mean? Now, I don't want to. I don't mean you know, a Family Guy or SpongeBob or anything like that. I purely mean just normal cosmetic. You know, if you get this many kills or this many kills with this class, etc., you're then going to unlock certain characters, just like Call of Duty Ghosts, you know, where you could actually unlock different characters via, you know, just playing the game. And I feel like that'd be, you know, a bit more incentive to play it. And do you know what? Another thing that's getting me really down about Battlefield 6 is, okay, so they are going to be looking at the map sizes, because they are, you know, small to medium maps, and they're not really huge. There's only a handful of huge maps, but You know, even then they still feel relatively small compared to the big scale Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3 maps that we're used to. Even Battlefield 1, you know, those maps were massive. And at the moment, like, as soon as you get into a helicopter, beep, 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 bang, you're dead. Like, as soon as you get into a jet, you're taking off. Beep, 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 bang, you're dead. And don't come at me going, it's a skill issue. It's not a skill issue, mate. I've played Battlefield for years. I know what I'm doing. Right, it is genuinely not a skill issue. The fact of the matter is it's too easy to get rid of helicopters and jets in this game. Now, call me controversial, I feel like they need to make it a little bit more difficult because at the moment it's just way too easy. And then it's the same for the vehicles, you know. You seem to be getting killed really, really easy in the vehicle. Now, this is a bit embarrassing talking about vehicles. I get, like, stuck. And then it takes me about 5 minutes to get out. But, you know, it is rather annoying. You know, look at this plane. It's a helicopter. It's literally just taken off. Now, granted, there's probably a noob inside it, but it's just far too easy to take out. Now, if I was in that helicopter, what can you do? You can dip out. Yeah, fair enough then. But look, it's already losing control. Like, within a couple of bullets. Now, I know some Battlefield players think, yeah, that's great. It's more realistic. I understand that we like realism in Battlefield, but let me have a bit of fun in the helicopters and especially the jets. You know, you're trying to use the jets and it'll beep 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 beep, bang, you're dead. Now, okay, you want the jets to, you know, blow up quicker. Well, let me have my flares quicker then, you know, because at the moment it just seems that you're taking off and dying, taking off and dying, and it is getting really, really frustrating. And as I said, it's the same with the vehicles. It seems that there's not a lot of vehicle warfare at all, in my opinion. Now, do you know what? You might have had a different experience and you might have watched other YouTubers that have had different experiences. But for me, like, the use of vehicles in this game is nil, you know, in my opinion. Even like, you know, I remember Battlefield 4 used to hover above the objective. People were jumping out, you're getting shot at, and it was like, oh, how long can we stay? Oh, we need to dip now, and you know, it's really good. But at the moment, there's not a lot of vehicle warfare now. Is that because the maps are smaller? Or is it because we've got a whole new entire player base? Obviously, there are a lot of Call of Duty people that have come over and they've actually stayed. Look at the Steam chart, you know, and don't be wrong, I know that doesn't include console, but it really does show the state of what Call of Duty is in. So don't be wrong, have we got a lot of new Battlefield players as well? So yes, we do. We have a lot of new people, new Battlefield players, and we need to show them, okay, you need to use your vehicles, but when also the vehicles are very easily destroyed, you know, you're getting like one RPG now. Oh, we all love realism. Yeah, I understand, but equally I want to have fun, you know. So I don't know where I was really going with this video. I'm just having a bit of a rant, to be honest. Like, I'm enjoying it, but there's just controversial. There's no replayability for me. You know, like, Battlefield's a very chill game in my opinion, and it's a very chill FPS. You know, you hop on, you have fun, you can win, you can lose. What a couple of kills as well. That was incredible. You win some, you lose some. You know, and it's just nice and chill. But I do want to be, you know, grinding for these levels, you know, or let's get to captain, you know, let's get to general, you know, and it'd be really cool. Let's get to Master Chief of the army, and it'd be really cool to just be able to grind for these things. Because at the moment, quote me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, I don't really see anything worth grinding for now. I know there's a battle pass, but I've never been a fan of a battle pass because you have to pay to unlock stuff anyway, you know. And then if you pay 15 quid every season and you don't unlock everything, well, you've just paid to not get anything anyway, you know. So it's a bit of a joke in my opinion. I've never been like a free battle pass, which is 100% free. Yeah, it's fun, you know. But when it's paid, I don't enjoy it, you know, and I've never really enjoyed the grind for battle passes. I would just much rather have the content in the game straight away, and you know, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. You know, it's nice and simple. But for me, I just want a bit more contrast, a bit more let's play, you know, and I can like sit for hours because I really have a craving. and I know it sounds bad. I have a craving for it. I've been looking at buying Call of Duty now for the past maybe week and a half, because I just want to be smashing off white monsters and, you know, trying to get to max prestige as soon as possible, do some camo grinds, and it would just be fun, you know. And Call of Duty, I've always had both of them side by side. I've had Call of Duty and I've had Battlefield. So don't come at me going, "Oh, you're just a Battlefield." No, no. I've always been a Call of Duty fan and a Battlefield fan, and I've enjoyed both of them at the same time. Because when I want to grind and do my grind phase and whatnot, I go play Call of Duty. But when I want to sit back, relax, and fly some jets and shoot people, and, you know, actually, you know, maybe have relaxing fun, I go to Battlefield, you know, and I really do enjoy it. But at the moment, I am craving a bit of that Call of Duty nostalgia, and trying to get to the first prestige, second prestige, and do some weapons, and, you know, just have fun with it. But at the moment, I'm holding off because, as I said, there are a couple of other games that I want to play in the next couple of weeks that are coming out. Obviously, you've got Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then you've also got SCS Euro Truck Simulator coming next year, I hope. They haven't actually put a release date on it, but I am hoping that it does get released. But yeah, as I said, without further ado, thank you so much for listening to me ramble. This is your boy, Wee Man Plays, signing off.